Hi there, sign of Virgo. This is Kim with your next 3-day messages. Hope you're doing good. These messages are meant to find you within the next 3 days. And I'm going to take a little turn from doing those to opening up more to my private readings. And the timeline is probably going to switch to from next 3 days to making it open and timeless. So that's what's in the future, but for right now, this is probably the last next 3 day for Virgo, at least for a while. I might have them intermittently, but I do want to focus on the private readings, which have been doing really well. If you would like one, information's in the description box below. They start at $20, kind of make them affordable for people. They go up from there, and they are recorded readings for you. And so yeah, that's kind of where I'm taking things. Plus, I get a lot of people that say, you know, these probably resonate for more than 3 days anyway. So I'm like, might as well just go ahead and change with the times. Interesting I'm saying that because we have the resin card out here, which is something that's not changing. Oh, but it is. But it is the resin card and the Drowned King card. And autumn, which is a sign of a changing season. There's also 9 gold balls on this autumn card, like there's some sort of harvest that's coming in. So, energies that have been stuck or stagnant for a while are being moved around, broken apart. Habits, relationships, job, career situations, things are being dissolved in the area of, if you found yourself in a stuckness or a heavy energy that always led you to a certain pattern or cycle, that's being obliterated, dissolved. So you can look at the Drowned King as freedom. Wow, the one. Wow. Wow. And the heart. Oh. Do we have a counterpart coming in that is going to be your one? Maybe the one. You can also look at the one card here as being, you are the one that some people don't like the term the chosen one, but I see it as everybody has a candle, but not everybody has theirs lit. And you have yours lit. So you're the embodiment of the one energy, the one in which there is nothing else but that. And it looks like big heart chakra opening energy here. Something loving. You know, I used to look at the resin card and I thought, well, there's a carnation in the middle, and it just always kind of reminded me of this, kind of like, puts me in a dreamy space, that there's some sort of eternal love here that has been preserved for you over lifetimes, and it's supposed to be cracked open at a certain time in this lifetime. And I think that that also might be what's happening here with this. So if you're not here for love, well, heck, it might surprise you. Or this is about your path as the one. So let's see what else for Virgo with the Cosmos Tarot Oracle. Cosmos Oracle. Sorry, just played tennis on my Oculus and I'm really thirsty now. Was that confirmation? Is that confirmation? Maybe. Rotation and revolution. Oh, you have the same. That's interesting. The telescope, anomaly, and the spectrum. Okay. Let me see here. Let me go into the book. I know for sure the anomaly is that This is kind of like that, the one energy where you are distinct, you are authentic, you're you. You're not like everybody else. You're not. See all those lines? They all look the same, except for that last line that's blurred. That's the anomaly. It's something very different than everybody else. You are not a copy-paste soul. So you're different for a reason here. Different for a reason. Oh, wow. A very specific message with rotation and revolution. Can you see that there? The first line. It says, move from where you are. Move from where you are. The action of moving, internal or external. If it's internal, it's a shifting of your perspective. And then once you move the internal, the external will change. True. So this drowned king energy, this maybe dissolving of the ego. When I think of dissolving of the ego, I think of the dissolving of separation and the dissolving of fears, mainly. Like I don't take it so literally to be like, oh, well, we can't be without the ego. I mean, yeah, I get that. I don't take it to be that. I take it to be when you're dissolving into the one energy, meaning there's no separation. There's no separation from what you want. There's nothing to crave. It's all inside you to find. I mean, it's the one. It's the monad. It is the energy that is all encompassing. It's outside of time. So this is what that is. You could actually call it integration of the ego, because you're integrating everything just in different ways here. So the fear comes from feeling like you are separate from having everything that the one encompasses, right? The fear can come from that in some sense. So when you allow everything to dissolve and just be, really nothing's attached to anything. No attachments. No attachment to an outcome or anything except for just being. When you need to seek for something, you find it within yourself. That's how I see this energy. So when that shift occurs, that is so big, it's spiritually so transformative that your vibration, your frequency changes, and everything outside of you is going to start shifting in accordance. But then what must you do when you notice that shift is sometimes we have to actually act upon it. And so this would lead you to the external meaning of rotation and revolution, which is to move, to literally leave the place that you are at and generate a change. All right, so the spectrum is seeing everything that is visible. There's nothing hiding from you. Number 7 might be very significant here with the spectrum. So there's 7 colors in the spectrum. There's 7 is significant spiritually. You've heard of the 7 rays probably. If you have ever seen like artwork, religious artwork, sometimes they have 7 rays coming out of a person's head. And so there you go with the number 7 again. And then there's 7 cords. There's seven cervical vertebrae, which are in your neck. 7. Highly spiritual number. So this means you see a big picture. You see all that needs to be seen. See what it says in the book about it. Yeah, available ability, to perceive the full range of energy. To see the whole question and then understand how everything is composed of it. There's much more than we can see to the naked eye, but you can see it. So the heart is a big loving experience. heartwarming, something good coming in. Let's find out more about what's the something good coming in for Virgo. The fairy tale on the bottom. The fairy tale. Family. Nice, because there's two people here in this boat, and then we have people here. So, of course, this can be your connection with your own family. It can be talking about your spiritual family that you have and how you're never alone. You have support through them. Your tribe, you could call it your tribe, your spiritual tribe. People who come into your life and then they are like family. So this is a heartwarming experience leading you towards kindred spirits. A big yes for that. A big yes for this beautiful experience. Universe is saying, open your arms, get ready to receive. The rainbow is a symbol of a promise of a good future, a happy future to come. And I think that this is representing what the resin energy felt like if we were held up in the energy of the corset. Okay, it would feel like you couldn't breathe. It would feel like you had to be in a certain position all the time and maintain that. But it could be some type of structure that was actually keeping you stuck, or in something then when you were just doing maybe what was even expected of us. So this is the letting out. The letting out of the corset. No more people pleasing. No more people pleasing. Get ready to the one energy. You are about to be main character in your movie. And remember, ultimately, you're the screen that the movie is playing on. So you are never actually hurt on a spiritual level from anything that's playing. This is what the mind and the body are feeling. But every scene in the movie, when it turns off, the screen is there and it's unharmed. It's fine. That's you, divine soul, the one. So, acclaim, fame, recognition, focused attention in the spotlight, ready for a new stage. The new stage of your life is set. And now you have to step on. The stage is set, and now you step on. You might have different offers coming your way here too soon, because I have eyeglasses, which is telling you to make sure you look for everything, you see everything, and read in between the lines. Make sure you're paying attention, because we have vision, sight, the spectrum. Look, it says check the details. Check the details. Wow. Another card that means the same thing as that rotation and revolution mean. Any excess baggage, any excess issues, unresolved issues, it's like hand it to your angels. Hand it to God, your source, God creator, the universal father, whatever name. It's funny because we're giving a name to the one who is nameless and didn't have anything to name it. It's that big of an energy. That big of an energy. So this is like moving on to the next phase, and be prepared because the next journey is coming up. All right, the next part of your journey is coming up. Something's going to be revealed to you soon with this eclipse energy on the card. It means that even in the time of darkness, you're going to have a sudden reveal here. And I'm also thinking something is tied to this with the one energy and the heart. and a union of opposites. So that's interesting. A union of opposites. Maybe somebody that's coming into your life is going to seem like a complete opposite to you, but it's going to work perfectly. Baby or cardinal signs, Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn represent the beginning. So the new beginning, rapid growth, unlimited potential, and here it says new phase. This card says the next phase, and this is the new phase. So a big sign here that you're moving on to something brand new. So let's make this a quick reading. Empress on the bottom. Tell me a little bit more for Virgo about this next phase. The Lover's energy. Kind of like the one, right? Like the one. The soulmate energy, the person who's meant to connect with you, be on your path, help you make a big decision. There's a crossroads to make about which way are you going to go. Big choice, a big decision to make. And when this opportunity comes, I think you're going to choose it pretty quick. Make a change pretty quick with the Knight of Swords. The end of delays, the end of postponements. You're ready for a change. The opportunity is coming. The crossroads is coming, so be prepared. Go ahead, pack your bags. Metaphorically or literally, and get ready. Okay, 14, I am practical. Talking about your open mind up to try new things, but you're wise enough to think about it before you jump in. I am practical. Number 8, I am successful. Talent for setting and reaching goals is like no other. The infinite loop of creation here. I am successful. 11 says I am intuitive. It's talking about your ability to have a strong awareness of what's happening around you, helping others with that ability. I'm intuitive. 77 is talking about time to move on from old patterns, habits, and fears, stepping into your biggest desire and ambition. I am brave. 333, you're being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker, helping all of humanity. So live your truth, be a positive light to others. I am powerful. And multiples of 3, 999. Thank the past for your lessons. Leave it where it belongs so you can make the best of a life that's waiting to be fulfilled by only you. I am unique. Yes, you are unique. You are the anomaly. All right, I'm sending you love and light. Bye.